Jared, I guess a good place to start is by asking why you personally chose to join the military in the first place, in particular the U.S. Navy.
That's a tough question to answer. It's as if I knew that I wanted to be a SEAL before I can really even articulate it. As a child, I wanted to be a frogman. I grew up, with my parents, and my dad's a Vietnam veteran. He was an Army Ranger in Vietnam and got shot twice. And I can't explain to you what the attraction was, but from a very young age, I wanted to be a frogman. And it's that simple.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you had it in your mind as one of your goals to become a part of the SEAL unit from the very beginning, or were there other factors involved that took you down that path? Was the training everything you expected it to be as far as difficulty in succeeding?
I think that if you look at the numbers of my BUDS class, and BUDS is Basic Underwater Demolition / SEALs, we started with over 260 people, and when everything was said and done, we graduated 41 guys, 41. Mm-hmm. So it's a huge attrition rate, and I think that what's the single thing that separated those who were successful from those who were not successful is the guys that finished with me. They never lost that reason why they were there.
I could sit and talk about your history in the military all day, but we have to skip over and discuss the big event, Ultimate Survival Alaska, which premieres this Sunday night, which is tomorrow, on the National Geographic Channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. Jared, I know you're a veteran to this series, but how did you first get involved with NatGeo in this program?
Well, that's actually a funny question. I first got involved with Ultimate Survival Alaska. I was down in Mexico in Baja, driving a chase truck, a support vehicle in the Baja 500 for my friend's race team, and I got a LinkedIn email from an unknown person. Now, I thought it was a Navy SEAL buddy of mine pulling a joke, and I thought when I called that phone number, it was saying, "Hey, would you like to come on National Geographic?" I really thought that it was going to be my one friend laughing, as a practical joke. Long story short, it was not a joke at all. They were looking for a frogman to come on, and it's been just a tremendous adventure. It's been a great time, and I've been able to work with great people. Obviously my teammates, Grady Powell and Daniel Dean, but all the other contestants as well, Lel Tone and Dallas Seavey, Tyler Johnson. It's a wonderful way to spend 3 months of your life.
Yeah, this isn't your normal everyday TV competition, right, Jared? When the title says Ultimate Survival, it really means it, right?
It sure does. It's a competition between my team and the other teams, but it's also a competition to survive. And if you walk away from the series alive and healthy, you won. That's just brass tacks. If you walk away healthy and alive, you win.
So how does the competition work?
The competition on Ultimate Survival works. You get dropped off at point A. Point A is in the middle of nowhere, and you have to navigate to point B. And you have 60 hours to get to point B. And it's a journey. And we tell a fantastic story about getting from point A to point B, and then all the obstacles in the way between the weather and the wildlife and all the things that Alaska has to offer. Alaska is a magical place. It's a beautiful place, but it will kill you in a second.
Pretty simple, huh? Now, last year, your team was runner-up to Team Endurance, led by Iditarod champion Dallas Seavey. Have you been able to put that to rest, or is that kind of still stewing in the back of your mind?
Well, naturally, I'm an alpha dog, and my teammates are alpha dogs. Everyone on the show, we're alphas. Everybody wants to win. I have tremendous respect for Dallas. Dallas is a true champion. But in the same breath, I will tell you that I want to win. I want to beat Dallas. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I can't share with you how the series turned out. But you're just going to have to watch. It's good, though. It's a good competition.
Well, see, I've had the privilege to catch the first episode of this is season 3, right?
Yes.
And it had me on the edge of my seat within the first 10 minutes. You know, I've already set my DVR to record the whole series. I'm curious, did you guys have a big premiere party?
Actually, with you being so close to St. Louis, we are having a premiere party in St. Louis at a rooftop bar called 360, either on the 11th or the 18th. It's not locked down yet, but local for you and a lot of your audience. I'm in New York City, and we're doing some stuff for the premiere. I will be live tweeting during the premiere, but as far as the premiere party, we are doing something in St. Louis.
Okay. You know, before we start to wrap things up, what else do you do for a living besides risk life and limb in extreme outdoors competitions?
Well, I'm a thrill seeker. I'm an adrenaline junkie. My two passions are I love jumping out of airplanes and I love playing golf. So if you ever want to do either of those, let me know. I'd love to join you. And unfortunately, those are two pastimes that are not cheap. They are expensive, but
I've never jumped out of an airplane before, you know.
You have?
No, I have not. I've wanted to, but my wife is keeping me from that, I think.
Well, then let's do this. Let's plan a golf outing, and you don't have to have any knowledge of this. We'll go play golf, and instead I'll take you to the drop zone and we'll do a parachute jump. How does that sound?
Then after that, I'll get divorced.
Well, I don't want to be a part of that. All right, then fine. We can play golf.
All right, we'll just keep it like that. Well, everybody, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern to Ultimate Survival Alaska on the National Geographic Channel. Jared, thanks for joining us today, and good luck moving forward in life.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
The 25th Hour Radio Show.